Hi, today we're going to talk about tonguing and buzzing on your mouthpiece. We're going to talk about brass in general because they're the same. They just have different pitches. And so we'll just do both of them together. So buzzing on the brass mouthpiece is really important. It is the main part of your instrument, okay? All of the magic happens on your mouthpiece and your face. The rest of the instrument is what we call an amplifier that takes the sound that we create here and turns it into what you hear. And so the different tubing size and the different shape creates the different timbre, which is like the kind of tone. So why a trumpet sounds different than a trombone or sounds different than a tuba. But in general, the sound is being created on your face. So just like we talked about in the last lesson, or Mr. Walden talked about in the last lesson, you're going to use the center of your face and you're just going to make this buzzing sound. So I also included a video in this week's lesson that talks about the different valves and how those kind of work, opening up the different tubing. And you have all of the three valves and those combinations, and then you're going to use your face to change pitches beyond that. So if you listen to the trumpet, one second, you can play lots of different notes with the same valve combinations. And this is true of the trombone as well. Different slide positions create the same notes if you move your face. So watch, for instance. I can do a different valve combination and play lots of notes on that. Or another one. So your face can create different pitches as well. It's all in the lips, okay? So what we're going to practice today is changing pitches with your mouthpiece. So the first thing I want you to do is take your mouthpiece. You're going to hold it at the end. Remember, trombone with your second and your third and fourth finger, with trumpet just your fourth finger. And you're going to buzz like so. I guess trumpet, if you need to, you can use your third finger too. So I want you to see if you can get a solid buzz like this. And then see if you can change the pitch. So moving it up and moving it down. See, we call those roller coasters. So you want to move the pitch up. And by doing that, you're going to make the little hole that you're blowing air through smaller, or moving it down, it'll make it bigger. But it's not really changing a whole lot. Like, you don't want to change it so much that when you make the bigger hole, the air starts leaking out the sides, because that won't work. You definitely want to make sure you're not puffing out your cheeks. On trombone, it's going to sound like this. You can also see my jaw moving a bit when we're doing this, and that's okay. Your jaw can definitely move as the cavity inside your mouth is going to get bigger and smaller. Let's talk about tonguing. So tonguing is the same for all the brasses, no matter what. Tuba, trombone, trumpet, French horn, all of them are going to be the same. So what you're going to do is you're going to stick out your tongue first. And I want you to scratch very gently the tip of your tongue. Then I want you to find the spot on the back of your teeth where your teeth meet the roof of your mouth, right here. Okay? When you tongue, what that means is we're going to separate the notes from each other. So it sounds like this. So you hear 4 different notes. And we want to use one steady stream of air that we're going to interrupt with our tongue. So your tongue's going to touch the roof of your mouth and stop the air, but you're still going to create pressure with air from your lungs, okay? So again, listen. What some people do at the beginning, which is not right, is they try and change the notes from their belly. And that sounds like this. See how much motion is happening in my chest? And it doesn't sound crisp and clean. So you're going to take one steady stream of air and interrupt it with your tongue. It'll sound like this. Try it with me. Ready, go. Again, the tip of your tongue is just touching the roof of your mouth right where it meets your teeth. When you're buzzing, you're going to put those two things together. So you're buzzing your lips, like blowing that raspberry, and blowing a steady stream of air and touching your tongue to the roof of your mouth all at once. So it sounds like, you try it. Ready, set, go. Good. Let's see what it sounds like on trombone. And trumpet players, you can still practice when I'm doing the trombone mouthpiece, and trombone players, you can still practice when I'm doing the trumpet mouthpiece. It doesn't matter, but just so you guys can hear. So let's try 4 on the trombone mouthpiece. Your turn. Ready, set, and go. Good. Let's try a little bit of I play, you play. What that means is I'm going to play a rhythm using my tonguing technique, and then you're going to play it back to me, and then I'll play a rhythm, and then you'll play a rhythm, and so on and so forth. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a metronome. This one's on my phone. It's called Tonal Energy Tuner, and a metronome keeps time. Yeah. So I'm going to set this here, and I'm going to play using the metronome, and you play back to me. So listen first and then play back. 1, 2, listen first. Your turn. Ready, set, and go. Good job. Let's try another one. Listen first. 1, 2, listen. Your turn. Ready, set, and go. Good. My turn. Listen first and ready. Your turn. Ready, set, and go. Nice. One more. Listen first. 1, 2, ready. Your turn. Ready, set, and go. Excellent. On Flipgrid, I'd like you to show me your roller coasters that go like this. Show me how high you can go and how low you can go. The other thing I'd like you to do is check out the backbeat track that is on this slide, and I want you to play along with it. So practice your tonguing. You can make up any rhythms that you want to. Record yourself on Flipgrid so I can see it. Good luck.